Hey guys, this is MGS Warrior 2 and welcome back to my Pokemon Sapphire Nuzlocke. Last time I sure taught that Aqua member a lesson. I scared him away with my tough battling skills. Now it's time to move on and get out of Petalburg Woods. And this is my team. Let's see what's going on. I think I'll take off the Oranberry from Ziggy so that he could use pickup. And since the gym leader Roxanne is coming up, I think I should be leveling up my Geico, and I could always level up my Dale later. Yo there, your Pokemon doing okay? If your Pokemon are weak and you want to avoid battles, you should stay out of tall grass. Duly noted. Okay, a wild encounter. Here is a wild Cascoon. This should give my Geico some nice experience. So I'm gonna go ahead and pound, but it looks like it's going to take a while to take down because it set up a defense. Well, not set up a defense, rather it set up a harden to raise its defense. So please give me a critical hit sometime. Sometime soon should be nice, but it'll only take a few more pounds to take down. Now this Cascoon got really sturdy. It's gonna be able to take these poundings. And hopefully one more pound. And that was enough to take down the Cascoon. And that'll be enough to level up my Geico to level 9, which is pretty cool. And I think I see an empty square here. There might be an item, and I was correct. There's a hidden Pokeball in this corner, so take note of that. And looks like another bug catcher. If you take bug Pokemon to school, you get to be instantly popular. Oh, gee, I didn't know that. So here is Bug Catcher James. He has one Pokemon. Sends out his Nincada. I go out into Geico. If memory serves me right, Nincada has Leech Life, so I better not leave Geico in there. Instead, I should go out into Ziggy. Oh, it set up a Harden instead. So this battle is going to take a while because Nincada got really sturdy here. Now it's going to use Leech Life. And come on Ziggy, don't miss your tackle attack. What do you think you're doing? Oh man, this is going to take a long time. Is there anything else I could do? Let's see, Dale. Okay, I choose you. Now it's going to keep using Harden. So hopefully I can get the poison off of it. He's just trying to stall me out. Don't have any special attackers this early in the game. So I did get the poison, so that's exactly what I needed. Because I'm not going to get anywhere with my weak physical moves on this Nincada. Alright, so it's time to tackle it. While the poison does its job each and every turn, helping me out, making my life easier in this battle. And Dale is just gonna do some additional damage with tackle. Nincada is going for the Leech Life, not very effective on my Dale. Well, I think it's neutral because it's part poison. So Nincada is going for another Harden. And Dale, another tackle attack to weaken it just a little bit. And he's going for another Leech Life. And that is neutral damage. So Dale's going for another tackle. Nincada's hurt by its poison. And I better heal up with a potion before I risk getting hit with a crit and losing my Dale. but instead it went for Harden instead of Scratch or Leech Life. And the poison's gonna take it right down, which is nice. Geico and Dale both gained some experience, as well as my Ziggy, so experience split 3 ways there. I can't be popular if I lose. Well, that's too bad, son. You shouldn't care about being popular. And here's a Shroomish. Here is my Geico. So I should get some nice experience off the Shroomish, so my Geico can get to level 10. I think Roxanne's nose passes are on level 15, so I think I may do a grinding video soon. We'll see. I really need to grind. So I got a crit off a pound, which is pretty cool. Now Shroomish went for the absorb, got a crit of its own, but not too worried. That was a meaningless crit because it still didn't do too much. Geico finished it with a pound. Unfortunately got hit with effect spore and it's now poisoned, and that sucks. But it was a good thing I bought some antidotes before, so I'll use one on my Geico. And got an Ether, which is an item that restores your Pokemon's PPs when they're running low. And I'm gonna run into another wild encounter with a Wurmple, level 5. And this is great for my Geico, because one more battle and it should level up to 10. But I got sprayed with icky string shot from this Wurmple. Now it's going to go for a super effective poison sting. Hopefully it doesn't poison. Of course it does poison. And I'm not going to stay in and get hit with another poison sting, so I'll just switch into my Dale. Wurmple goes for the tackle, but my Dale is a sturdy wall. It's not going to take much from that. Now Dale is going to tackle. It's not enough to finish the Wurmple though. And it's going to use string shot. And now it's going to hit me with a poison sting. And poison my Dale as well. So that really sucks. 2 of my Pokemon are now poisoned, but I still have a couple of antidotes to spare. Geico grew to level 10, which is pretty cool. Now it's time to use those antidotes, my last 2. They came in handy. I don't want to walk around and poison Pokemon, especially in the Nuzlocke. They have to stay alive. So I think... what am I going to do now? Oh, I'm going to try to get out of here. So here's the exit. I'm on Route 104 now. I like filling my mouth with seeds and spitting them out fast. You can have this, so you try it out. Use it on the Pokemon and it will learn a move for firing seeds rapidly. So I obtained the TM9. I guess the TM he was describing was Bullet Seed. And that is a useful TM for me because I really need to teach my Lotad something else. So I will teach it to Love. And it's a multi-hit move, and it's not too shabby. So I'll pick these 2 cherry berries, which heal paralysis. And while I'm at it, I'll pick up these 2 orange berries. So I'm all stocked up on these berries. And this is the Pretty Petal Flower Shop. Let's go ahead and take a visit. Hello, this is the Pretty Petal Flower Shop, spreading flowers throughout the world. Your name is Ray. That's a nice name. Would you like to learn about berries? Sure, I can spare some time. They grow on trees, thrive only in dark loamy soil. If you take some berries, be sure to plant one in the loamy soil again. A planted berry will soon sprout, grow into a plant, flower beautifully, and we know how that works. I want to see the whole wide world filled with beautiful flowers. That's my dream. Please help me, Ray. Plant berries and bring more flowers into the world. Okay, I love to help. Just tell me how. The more attention you give to flowers, the more beautifully they bloom. You'll like tending flowers, I'm sure of it. You can have this. So like I mentioned in one of the parts before, this is the Whalmer pail that you need for planting your own berries. If you don't pick berries for a while, they'll drop off onto the ground, but they'll sprout again. Isn't that awesome? It's like they have the will to live. That is a pretty cool feature. Trying to be like my big sisters, I'm growing flowers too. Here you go, it's for you. So she gave me a free raspberry, which I believe cures burn. So this was a pretty cool visit. I got to learn about planting berries, got a Whalmer pail, and got a free raspberry. So a visit to the Pretty Petal Flower Shop is worth your time. So I picked up a Pokeball. I had a feeling there's more hidden items to pick up. And here's one, a visible one, potion. And there must be more. So I picked up a super potion. So as you can see, all these empty squares, there might be items, so pick them up. Oh, that's it. And here's a Wurmple. First encounter here, but I already have a Cascoon, so I don't want it. I'll just run. And let's get out of here. And who do I want in the front? My love needs experience. So I should level up my 2 grass Pokemon in preparation for Roxanne's Rock Gym. So she's asking me for a battle. I'll be happy to oblige. Lady Cindy. She has a Zigzagoon. I send out Love, my Lotad. And is going for Tail Whip, trying to lower my defense. I went for Growl, lowering the attack. So they basically both cancel each other out. So now I will try my newly taught Bullet Seed. Let's see if I can get all 5 of these, which should be nice. So spray those seeds. Oh, I got a crit. It only hit 2 times, but the crit was pretty nice to have. And now Ziggy went for a tackle. And I'm going to use Bullet Seeds again. Hopefully I can hit more than twice this time. And it seems like I am, because now it hit 3 times. So I'll just finish it off with an Absorb, but Lady Cindy decides to use Full Restore. And that sucks. She's just delaying the inevitable. But that's actually pretty smart too. She wants her Zigzagoon to live. Now it's going for another Tail Whip. Now I'm at -2 defense. But Zigzagoon has -1 attack. So I'm going to hit off more Bullet Seeds. And let's see if I can use more Bullet Seeds. Now it's using another Tail Whip. Now I'm at -3 defense, so I better take out this Zigzagoon fast before it takes me out in 1 hit. But I only hit 2 times. So I better switch out my Love, because it already took 3 Tail Whips. I don't want it to faint from an tackle attack. Now it's using Growl. But it was better to be safe than sorry. So my Geico went for the pound, finish off the Zigzagoon. At least they both gained some experience. Oh my. I guess she was surprised that she lost. Hello is the beginning of goodbye. I hope we meet again. Well, I hope we have another battle soon. And here's another lady wants a battle. Should I or shouldn't I? Okay, sure, I will battle. And here we have a Lass Haley. 2 Pokemon. She sends out her Lotad. I send out one of my own. And I'm gonna gain some HP back with Absorb, which is neutral because Lotad has water and grass. Now Lotad's gonna go for Growl to lower my Love's attack. That sucks. Let's see if I can get off a multiple Bullet Seeds. Just hammering away with those hardened seeds. I hit 3 times. Now Lotad's using Absorb. So now I will go for another Bullet Seed. This Lotad outsped me and went for another Absorb. So Love's gonna go for Bullet Seed now. 2 times. There's a third. 4 times. 5 times. That's great. And Lotad is making good use of its Oran Berry that I gave it to hang in there. And I think we had a speed tie because this time I outsped, which is pretty cool, and that was the perfect timing too because it was time for me to finish off this Lotad, and I did it with 3 Bullet Seeds. And now I'm gonna grow to level 8, which is great, and almost level 9. And here comes Shroomish. What do I want to do against Shroomish? I think I'll use Dale because it's super effective with its Poison Sting. So I'm gonna go ahead and use it as Stun Spore missed. And even if it hit, Dale has Shed Skin, so it wouldn't be too bad. So I'm going for another Poison Sting. I wasn't able to get the poison off from the first one and the second one. So I'm not as lucky as I was in the last video with getting these poison hexes. So Absorb, Quad resist that. And Dale going for the Poison Sting yet again. This time getting the poison. And that's what I wanted. And it should be a little faster to take down the Shroomish now. And going for another Poison Sting. Almost taking out the Shroomish. And the poison takes it out for me. And Dale almost grew to level 9. So you shouldn't have battled. Yeah, now that I think of it, you shouldn't have, because you would have avoided this loss. Okay, so since Dale's so close to level 9, I will go ahead and level it up with a battle, a wild encounter. Here is a wild Zigzagoon. I'm going to send out my Dale. And unfortunately Zigzagoon lowered Dale's attack with a growl. So hopefully I get a poison. I didn't get it. But if it's going to keep using growl, it allows me to get some free hits on it, which is not too bad either. So I got the poisoning off on the Zigzagoon, which is great. So I want to reach Rustboro City before this video ends. So that is my goal here. So right after this, I'm going straight to Rustboro. So Zigzagoon is feeling the poison, and it used Growl to lower my Dale's attack again, but it is too late for this Zigzagoon. As the poison took it down, that will allow Dale to gain enough experience needed to grow to level 9, which is pretty cool. One more level to go before it evolves into Dustox. I'm really looking forward to that. So alright, I want to reach Rustboro, but I forgot there's a few more trainers to take on. So I'll need to heal up my Dale with a potion. Now I want to figure out who I want to use in the double battle. So I definitely want to use Dale and Lotad because it's almost leveling up too. So Dale and Love are up in this double battle. Okay, let's battle with our Pokemon. So Gina, I guess she's one of the twins. Twins Gina and Mia. And they have Lotad and C-Dot. I'll use Dale and Love. A Lotad of my own. So I will go ahead and use the Poison Sting on C-Dot. And I'll use bullet seeds on the other Lotad. So let's see how this goes. Should be a pretty evenly matched battle. Only my Dale is a higher level than both of their Pokemon. So Dale's going to use Poison Sting on C-Dot, super effective. Getting the poison, which is pretty clutch there. Uh-oh, it's trying to use Bide. So Lotad went for the Astonish on Dale, which did pitiful damage. Now I'm going to keep using Poison Sting on C-Dot. I'm going to go for more Bullet Seed on the Lotad. And firing off those Bullet Seeds at a fast speed. Those hard-hitting seeds are doing the trick. Got a crit. And that was pretty cool. And I got 2 crits in a row. That is awesome. That finished the Lotad. Dale and Love gaining experience. Love growing to level 9. And that is great. C-Dot is storing energy. And now it's poisoned. So now I better harden. And I better growl. So it's about to unleash energy. So now let's see what happens. It unleashed energy on my Dale, and Dale was able to take it thanks to the harden. So that was pretty quick thinking there. So now it's time to finish it. I'll use Astonish since it's neutral on C-Dot, and it flinched, and that was pretty clutch there. Dale went for Poison Sting to finish the C-Dot, and that was nice teamwork from Dale and Love. So I defeated the twins. That's pretty cool. Losing upsets me. Yeah, losing seems to upset most people. So this looks like a fisherman. I think he would want to battle me. I want to evolve my Dale in this video. Let me pick these berries first. 2 cherry berries to add to the 2 I picked up earlier. Now I have 4. And 2 Leppa berries, and that is good because Leppa berries are just like Ethers. They restore PP. And I think this old woman would give you something. Some berries. Make sure you plant a berry in the same spot. That's common courtesy. I'll share this with you. Oh, that's awfully nice of you. It's a Chesto berry which awakens a Pokemon from sleep. Chesto berries are pretty handy, especially if you combine it with Rest and Sleep Talk. So I'll go ahead and battle this fisherman. Why keep it a secret? I'm the water Pokemon expert. Huh? You don't know me? Yeah, it's my first time seeing you. Are you supposed to be famous or something? Fisherman Ivan would like to battle. Looks like he might have 3 Magikarp. This is his first one. So this is going to be an easy battle. A walk in the park. Because as you know, Magikarp is pretty useless in battle. Well, most of the time anyway, because it only has Splash. So I'm going to go ahead and keep using Poison Sting. Hopefully I get a poison off soon. Come on, Dale, you can do it. Oh, looks like I'm out of Poison Sting, unfortunately. Well, I have to use Tackle now. Oh well, that's okay. Tackle does a little more than Poison Sting, even though it's not Stab. So Tackle, Dale. Tackle like your defensive lineman in a football game. So alright, here is another Magikarp, his second one. Soon Dale will gain the experience needed to level 10 for its final evolution. And Magikarp is just flopping around like a dead fish, like it usually does. It doesn't know Tackle or Flail yet. So it's just free experience here. You call this a battle, Fisherman Ivan? So this is just like watching grass grow, seeing Magikarp flop around like that. So way to go, Dale. You took out the second Magikarp, and I don't think Dale's going to gain enough experience from these Magikarps to level up, unfortunately, because they don't give out much experience. But one of the cool things about battling Magikarp is if you're EV training to give off one speed EV, I believe. So that is one cool thing about battling Magikarps. So splash, 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 you're getting nowhere, nothing's happening. Because you're on land, it's not like you're in water. Splish, splash, like you were taking a bath. So, Magikarp is dead. Defeated Fisherman Ivan. I thought I wasn't too bad, if I may say so, but I guess not. Blah. Yeah, you better catch yourself something else besides Magikarp. Alright, so Route 104 to Rustboro City. But before I end this video, I promised I would evolve my Dale, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'll go into this grass right here behind the Pretty Petal Flower Shop to get one more battle. And here's a Wurmple. Here we go, Dale. Go ahead and tackle this Wurmple. It should be a 3-hit KO. Wurmple's going for the string shot, lower speed. And that's okay. Wurmple is going for a tackle. It crit my Dale. That was pretty nerve-wracking. Now it's going for another string shot. And I'd rather do that than attack my Dale because my Dale is only at 10 HP. And I finished off the Wurmple just in time. But unfortunately that wasn't enough experience to level up. So I'm going to have to use a potion and get off one more battle. So here we go, Dale. I'm going a little overtime here, but that's okay. I want to do a long video once in a while if I want to get more accomplished. So this is a level 5 Wurmple this time. Oh no, unfortunately I got poisoned. And that's going to hurt. I wonder if I have any more. Yeah, that's right, I used all my antidotes. I don't have any more full heals. So this is going to be tough. I better switch out my Dale before the poison takes its toll. So I will use Ziggy. Let's go, Ziggy. Ziggy going for the tackle attack. Oh no, oh no, I hate this poison sting. Oh no, I don't think my Ziggy's gonna live. I'm far away from the Pokemon Center. Oh boy. Here comes my Geico then. Let's go, Geico. Now it's using String Shot. And that sucks. Lowering speed. Gonna go for the pound. Finish off the Wurmple. Woo, that was close. Okay, so I have to make it to the Pokemon Center. So I'm going to use a potion on Ziggy so that it could make it there. It's going to take me many steps to get there. So here we go. Run, run, run. This is an emergency. My Pokemon need to be healed as soon as possible. So let's see what HP they're at. Oh, Ziggy, Dale, please hang on. I only got one super potion. And I got 3 orange berries though. So I'll use the 3 orange berries to good use. I'll use 2 orange berries on my Ziggy. And I'll use the super potion on Dale. So they can live these poisonings. And Pokemon Center, you're too far away. Well, at least I made it to Rustboro City. And I think I'll hold off evolving my Dale until next video because I don't want to go too long. I'm already at 29.5 minutes. At least I reached Rustboro City, that's the main thing. Oh wow, that was too close. I almost lost 2 Pokemon. So, better save it here. No, I do file save, so I'll do it right after I end this video. Alright guys, it's been MGS Warrior 2. Thank you for watching my Pokemon Sapphire Nuzlocke. Comment, like, sub, and see you guys next time.